Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca, and I want to film a correction and talk about something specifically that I got wrong. So when I did the review of the VX, it was a few weeks since my hockey stopped and I couldn't grab them on ice and do a direct side-by-side. And one of the things I talked about on here was blade feel, specifically how it compares to like the FT7 Pro and like the LX2 Pro. And I want to clarify something on here because I brought out the VF yesterday from filming this video and did a direct comparison to the FT7 Pro when I was like actually skating and playing, and something I noticed differently on here and something I sort of forgot, and I don't think they actually have the tech on here anymore in terms of like showing what it is. CCM has changed their blades on here for a while to make it more dampened when puck handling, and then it gets pingier and it feels more pingy when shooting. It really does work. And I noticed when I did my testing in the basement for that video, I was wrong. Now yesterday on the ice, I took the VF and I did hard passes side by side with my producer compared to the VF and the FT7 Pro, and the VF does honestly feel more dampened than what the FT7 Pro does on those hard passes. For stick handling, I would say they're pretty similar to each other, but that is going to translate down to the VX as well because they are all the same blade makeup. So I do have a correction on here, and I'll post this. I'll like kind of do a screen thing on the top right of the VX video. I'll also put it in the pinned comment and I'll put it in the description because I just feel like I was slightly off on that. The FT7 Pro is a weird blade where it goes softer when you're stick handling and then it tries to get harder when you're actually shooting. That's the whole purpose of that blade, to kind of change puck feel. So these ones are slightly more dampened than the FT7 Pro is when shooting and making hard passes. Everything on the LX2 Pro compared to these though, it feels pretty similar. These aren't super stiff or dampened blades, but the FT7 Pro plays like a much pingier blade when making really hard passes and shooting. So I wanted to clarify that on there. And obviously this information will go forward when the VF review comes out.
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.